to an episode of the 3 Count. I'm War Machine MJ.
With Rodimus Prime.
And Mainstream Russo.
We are the 3 Count Mafia, bro.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, well, I didn't know you were going to introduce what we're talking about. But anyway, as he was about to say, we're here to talk about...
Before Beauty.
Yeah. We're here to talk about Raw and Smackdown from this week.
Ugly.
Shut up. Anyway, this is the post-Extreme Rules, if you will. Now, I haven't caught up with all of Extreme Rules, but from what we've heard, it was a pretty good show.
Yeah.
So
we started the show off with the new Universal Champion, Baron Corbin.
You wish.
Now, it's Brocky Brock and the Boombox Bunch.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman.
Or as he came out there.
Yeah, in fact, that's the intro to this video.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Came out to start the show, and Paul Heyman said Brock Lesnar needs a new challenger, blah, 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 blah. Brock Lesnar, blah, 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 blah. So we're going to have a 10-man cross-promotion all-star battle royal.
Okay.
He said all of that.
Ugh. That was just too much. That's why I just wrote down 10-man battle royal.
Well, it could have been 10-man cross... yeah, just 10-man battle royal.
Yeah. And they even said it throughout the whole night. 10-man cross-brand all-star battle royal. Like, holy shit.
That's too much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyway, the winner of that 10-man battle royal faces Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. Now, the participants were Braun Strowman, Randy Orton, Big Dog Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn for some reason, Cesaro, Bobby Lashley.
Because he's trying to murder somebody.
Who else was in there? I'm missing two.
Biggie.
Biggie. Missing two more.
Shit, I can't remember. You said Baron Corbin, right?
Excuse me.
I didn't say Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin.
Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
Because Paul Heyman busted out a little Spanish before introducing Rey.
Which is nice.
But yeah, Daniel Bryan was supposed to be in that match.
Yeah.
But for
some odd reason, he got replaced by Sami Zayn.
I don't remember the reasoning.
No idea.
Yeah, but it got replaced by Sami Zayn, which is that's kind of a letdown.
That's a power down, a letdown.
Sami Zayn versus Brock would be a murder.
Yeah. Actually, Brock versus a good chunk of that would just be nope, not going to happen, and murder. Him versus Zayn, Mysterio, Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin, that would be like John Cena all over again.
No offense whatsoever. Straight destruction.
Yeah, just straight destruction.
Now, Bobby Lashley and Cesaro, that would have been interesting.
Yes. I think if it was Cesaro, let's say he were to win this one, the crowd would eat that up.
Oh, yeah. What were you about to say?
Excuse me. I still say they when Lashley came back, they should have started a feud with him and Brock Lesnar, man.
They should do a feud now, because now that he's gotten the awkward babyface out of the way, he should just be a straight killer.
Yeah.
Just go for everything. Go for the gold.
Anyway, we'll talk about the Battle Royal in a bit. Next was a 2 out of 3 fall 6-man tag team match.
Jesus Christ.
Make it an elimination match. Anyway, it was
They are using this 2 out of 3 falls bullshit, and
Just
they are killing it.
commercials.
How many weeks have they done this 2 out of 3 falls bullshit?
weeks.
2 out of 3 weeks.
Oh my God.
This makes no sense. On paper, this looks good, but when they just constantly say it, 2 out of 3 fall 6-man tag team match.
Jesus Christ, dude.
They could have at least made tag team matches elimination. That'd help a bit more.
Anyway,
we had the team of the former United States champion, Ricochet, sorry for the spoiler, taking on, teaming with the Usos, taking on the Raw tag team champions, the Revival, say yeah.
Yeah.
And a freshly bearded Bobby Roode.
You're not gonna say his name like that.
Well, he...
Oh, you mean Robert Roode?
Yeah.
Bobby Roode.
It doesn't matter. It's the same thing.
Yeah, same person.
But it's just, he's rocking a beard now. He doesn't have a porn star stash.
No, he doesn't look like Tom Selleck.
Or like fucking
Burt Reynolds.
Or the other guy, the Loomis guy.
Dexter Loomis.
Anyway, this match was okay.
Yeah, it was alright. Ricochet and the Usos won.
Yeah.
No surprise there. But AJ Styles and the Club ambushed Ricochet and the Usos.
Yeah, and the Usos got laid out with a shatter machine.
Yeah, and Robert Roode was in that scrap for some reason.
Like, what was he doing?
He was just there.
like,
Like he helped beat down on the good guys, but why? Why?
yeah, why don't you just
You
go
just went to the back and said,
Yeah.
I'm not a part of this.
He could have went through the timekeeper's area all the way to the back.
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck am I here?
Or just stand there and just look on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Like, okay, this is what's going on.
Yeah.
Next up, we had the Viking Raiders taking on Vinnie Greer and Jackson James, which
That's the
murdered.
same guy that got murdered by, what's his name?
Mike Kanellis.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, we'll
yeah.
talk about him later.
Yeah.
Next, we had Drew McIntyre versus Cedric Alexander. Now, earlier in the night, there was a backstage segment where Drew McIntyre rolls up on, and this feels like Vince directed this entire segment. He rolled up on Cedric Alexander, the Street Profits, and Finn Balor for some reason.
No Way Jose was in there, too.
Oh, no way, Jose.
Yeah, I forgot about him.
So basically, he rolled up on the Hood, basically.
Yeah, he was just like that one dude that just
And
walked.
Finn Balor's just there being an Irishman.
Finn Balor's like, he's like the one white boy that walks in the Hood and everybody's cool with him.
Yeah.
Like, he's like that one white boy that don't fit in the hood, but everybody just likes him. Like, yeah, bro, you come hang with us.
He's cool with
Drew
us,
McIntyre just comes in, not to cut you off. Drew McIntyre just comes in like, hey, bro, what's up with it?
I'm going to need this crowd to disperse.
Yeah, it's just me and you. Let's fight right now, bro. Like, what's up with it? He just rolled up on us. And the height difference is like Drew here, Cedric here. He was just like, what's up, bro?
That poor bro had to look up at him. Like, and he even made his glasses take off less dramatic because he's like, well, you know what? If you want to fight, you got one.
That's sad. Yeah.
And he said the joke is going to be on you.
You
on
have to
you.
look up with it. That's
And side note, I saw Cedric tweeted that he's only been in the business 10 years today. That's crazy.
That is.
I would have thought he would have been longer than that. He's only been in the business 10 years.
damn.
Wow.
10 years, and his growth was stunted at main roster. Because he had a killer 205 run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a decent run in Ring of Honor.
Yeah. I did see his...
You did Saw.
I did Saw.
Ah.
Yes, I did the movie Saw.
Okay.
I did see a match against him and AJ Styles way back when on the indie scene.
Yeah.
I think it was early PWG or Evolve.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, it wasn't PWG because it was in an actual building.
I think they had a match in ROH. I can't remember.
Anyway. But yeah, that led to this match, and Cedric won by a roll-up.
Which was shocking because you would have thought with the way that Drew came out there all pissed off taking his jacket off, like, yeah, I'm going to beat the fuck out you, bro.
Yeah,
I want this smoke right now, bro. Get your ass out here.
Probably gonna destroy his ass.
And
we all thought that too.
Yeah, I thought that too. Like, okay, this is just going to be like a 1 week feud. And Cedric ended up rolling him up. And I was just like,
The fuck.
I like Drew McIntyre and all fellas, but they're really making him look like a joke. I'm sorry. I guess it's this thing with him and Shane.
See, that's why I rationed it down to. Because he's...
Shane's the problem, pretty much.
Yeah. Because... another problem caused by Shane. Because he's muscling for Shane, he's looking like an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, here's my rationale. Sometime in between SummerSlam, Survivor Series, break this little Shane O'Mac, Drew McIntyre powwow up. Keep Drew McIntyre off TV for a while. When he comes back, it needs to be a surprise. And he needs to surprise attempt murder somebody. Like Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Whoever's champion.
Just get that killer edge back for Drew McIntyre.
And just have him on this push, like just climb up to the top where he's just
Have him
murdering
Claymore every one.
Strap 50 rockets to his back and just have him boot everybody on the way up.
Yeah, like Mainstream said, just have him Claymore every motherfucking body in sight.
Speaking of strapping rockets to the back, we had a, well, basically a rebound match between former Intercontinental Champion Finn Balor, and former #1 contender to the WWE Championship, Jealous Samoa Joe.
Now, these two cut promos. Finn Balor's like, listen, I had a bad night on Sunday. I want my title back. Samoa Joe just looks at the camera like, you gonna do what? You want what back?
I loved it.
Balor said, I'm gonna beat Joe, and he just looked directly in the camera beating Joe. He's like, you gonna do what? You gonna beat who?
You going to catch what smoke?
Yeah, you gonna catch what smoke? I'm gonna beat your ass as soon as I get to that ring, and I'm gonna show you who's gonna win what, who gonna do what to who. And then they had this match, and it was just a quick match, and Samoa Joe won.
Yeah, Joe won by a coquina clutch.
I thought it was a roll-up.
I don't even remember, man.
It was either the clutch or the roll-up.
I
know Samoa Joe won.
It was a cocaine clutch, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he clutched him. As soon as Finn tapped, Joe let go, turned around, started putting the boots to Finn. Finn chases him off, throws him out the ring.
Yeah.
Then WWE forgot to pay their power bill for the building because the lights went out, the music started fading away.
And
Lights come up. Who's standing in the ring, Rodness?
Bray Wyatt.
The
Fiend.
They let him in. You know what? I'm gonna say this. Bray Wyatt has been off TV for a very long time.
Seems like longer than that.
And I'll admit right now, I came around on the Firefly Funhouse. The first 2 episodes, I was like, no, maybe. But after Monday night, I really hope they go all the way with this. If they drop the ball on Bray Wyatt, that's it.
So, 2 questions. 1, you weren't into the Firefly Funhouse at all? I thought you came around to it like halfway through.
Halfway through, I did. But the first 2 episodes, I was sketchy about it.
Okay. All right. Second question. So basically, you popped a boner when you saw Bray Wyatt in the ring?
Yes, because I had...
you admit it?
Yes!
Listen, I'm not going to lie. Like, I was sitting there watching Raw. And this before I text you, I was like, okay, the lights are out. I had a feeling it was going to be Bray Wyatt. I was just like, oh, shit. It's Bray Wyatt. Oh, fuck. Like, I just went crazy.
Bust a nut.
I really hope they go all the way with this. They fucked up on Bray Wyatt before, and I know a lot of people out there don't like Bray Wyatt still, but I really hope this is his redemption story.
Yep.
They really do. Dear WWE, do not fuck this up. This is Bray Wyatt's second chance. Third, whatever the fuck.
Second.
This is his second comeback. Do not fuck this up. You got a golden opportunity at your hands. If you fuck this up, that's it for Bray Wyatt.
Honestly, you should be telling out the Vince.
The more you know. Anyway, now what they need to do with Bray Wyatt is keep it in his arsenal, but replace the Sister Abigail. Give him something new, something to work with. Give him that Uranagi. Make that his finish.
I can see that.
If you want to strip away the old Bray Wyatt from the new, you gotta dumb down the Sister Abigail, because that's tethered to his old Bray Wyatt gimmick.
Yeah. And then as far as Balor goes, reports are out that he's going to be taking some time off.
It's not injury time off, it's just R&R.
Yeah, he's just burnt out.
So,
and they say he's going to start after SummerSlam.
We're talking about Balor?
Yeah.
hopefully when we come back we'll get a proper Balor Wyatt feud.
Yeah.
We can get the Demon versus the Fiend.
Yeah.
And then somewhere down the line we can get the Demon and the Fiend as tag team champions.
Oh, that would work. If they do it right, that would work.
Yeah, if they do it right.
Speaking of champions, next we had Mr. and Mrs. 24/7 Championship checking into the hotel.
Oh God. She was pissed when she said, "You had us check in as Mr. and Mrs. 24/7 Champion?"
Of course.
Well, I had to do it so I could stay anonymous.
Oh my God.
Besides, we're in this nice hotel where we can make whoopee.
He was going to consummate.
I can't say that word without
make whoopee.
I can't say that without smiling. It's so archaic and it's so innocent.
We would see more of that later.
Anyway, yeah, because R-Truth was standing behind one of the walls. He rolls up on the concierge and asks him if he's got a room for Hornswoggle.
Oh my god.
And he was with Carmella, and Carmella was just like,
Well,
what?
Carmella won there.
Oh, she went there?
It was the referee.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, but
He gave him $1 damn.
oh, okay, all right. Sorry, I was looking at your note for NXT. I was trying to see why you had Full Sail written by itself,
Because they went crazy.
but you ran out of space. I get
Yeah.
you. All right. Anyway, yeah, we'll check in with old Drake Maverick later.
Yeah.
Next, we had Mike Kanellis taking on Zack Ryder.
Oh my god.
At first, Maria's like, "What are you doing? I'm gonna fight this match. Considering you dropped the ball. You always drop balls."
Oh,
I don't know what's going on with this damn segment.
and bro, like she went out there. The referee was out there. The referee was like, "What are you doing?" She was like, "I'm going to wrestle this match while I'm pregnant." He was like, "No, you're not."
And then Drake Maverick came out. Not Drake Maverick. Mike Kanellis came out there, and what did he say to Maria?
I forgot.
I don't think nothing.
He said, "I got this." Loses in under a minute. In fact,
Mike Rome.
Mike Rome, yes. Mike Rome said, "Your winner in under a minute, Zack Ryder."
He actually announced that shit.
He announced that shit, and then Maria gets on the mic and says, what's that she said?
She said, my unborn child, or I just remember she said our unborn child and then jumped to my unborn child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget, but basically she just emasculated him again. I'm telling you, this feud, well, this story needs to have Maria emasculate him on Monday, and he just vent all of his frustration on whoever he faces in
Just
205.
beat the absolute shit out of somebody.
More attempted murder. Yes, I'm on an attempted murder kick, I know, but it feeds into stories. It's not just reckless abandon.
There's a reason behind these attempted murders.
Yeah.
Well, if it's McIntyre, then it just needs to be because.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Because I fucking could.
Next, more 6-man tag team match. I don't think this one had an extra stipulation attached.
No, it was just straight up 6-man.
It was the Club, Styles, Gallows, and Anderson,
Club.
to sweep me.
To switch you. Yeah.
Yeah. Taking on the Lucha House Party. Lucha.
Or should I say the Victim House Party?
Yeah, pretty
Pretty
much.
much.
Because they're victims of... There's somebody's victims every single week, or almost every week.
On Raw, there's somebody's victims. On
205.
On 205, they're pretty much unbeatable.
Yeah.
Anyway, mid-match, Ricochet comes out there and starts laying into Styles.
Yeah. Pretty much this feud is heading into the direction of SummerSlam. And yeah, he was gonna give AJ some of that business. And then we went to commercial, came back, and
Ricochet was ejected.
yeah.
Yeah, the Club won with Calf Killer on
It was
Lince Dorado?
let's say the right. No, it was Kalisto.
Oh, on Kalisto.
Yeah. And AJ just kept putting
He just kept twerking it.
yeah.
Yeah, he kept talking it.
God, I was going to say that.
Because he just kept doing this, and Kalisto just kept tapping and shit. Hell, Gallows and Anderson had to get AJ off of him.
Hey, yo.
Hey, chill out, bro.
Next, we had a fatal 4-way elimination match to determine the number one contender for the Raw Women's Championship at SummerSlam.
Okay, let me say this, and I'm pretty sure you're going to chime in too. This match was not bad. It was just boring. The crowd did not give a fuck. They chanted, "This is boring."
They chanted a lot of stuff.
And then Alexa Bliss goes on Twitter and says it's disrespectful.
Naomi commented on that too.
Yeah, now I get Naomi and Alexa's frustration. I get that. And I get that the crowd was not into the match, but they could have done a little better. This was a fatal 4-way to determine Becky Lynch's next challenger at SummerSlam. I get that the girls in this match did the best they could, okay? But it was too long, it was boring, and I was just like flipping the channel constantly like, get this shit over with.
Yes.
Please stop.
Yeah, like, please stop.
Please
Stop.
Fact.
Speaking of the man, she was out there soaking in the action. Carmella was the first one out, then Naomi, and it came down to Alexa Bliss and Natalya. Nikki Cross, who's at ringside, basically told the crowd to shut up and start cheering Alexa, and she was halfway torn between yelling "shut up" and yelling "let's go Alexa" into the mic.
That was weird.
It was.
Yeah, it was
Because
weird.
another problem I had with this match, they took a lot of time to do the eliminations.
Well, they got to stall them out for commercial.
And they did a lot of commercials on this show. That's a problem I have with this show. They do a lot of motherfucking commercials. I get they gotta pay the bills and shit, but still, these commercials, y'all need to tone that down a bit.
Yeah. Anyway, Natalya won. Her and Becky stood face to face, and it's basically, yeah, we've been friends, but come SummerSlam, that's not going to matter. Becky said, because I'm not much of a lover, I'm more of a fighter. Natalya came back with,
She said something, and then she called her a bitch at the end.
basically,
I think she said,
don't know how to please your man or something like that.
ooh.
It was something of that nature, and then she called her a bitch.
Yeah.
I'm not stoked for this
Sorry.
match.
I get why they did this match,
He
because
kind
a
of
lot
hyped
of...
me up a little bit.
You what?
He kind of hyped me up a little bit.
Oh.
Sorry.
But anyway, a lot of people were predicting that Alexa was going to win.
Yeah.
That's
'Cause
what I
I
thought
would-
too.
Yeah, because I would be like, how many more championship opportunities can she get?
I would have been on board if Naomi had won.
Yeah,
That'd be nice for her.
That would have been
also.
a killer match.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Natalya, she's good in her own right. I know there are some people who are not really keen to her, but they're doing it because they're going to Canada.
Yeah.
So
That's just,
Oh, Canada.
Becky hasn't had good championship feuds since she's won at Mania. Her and Charlotte was the same old, but it felt a little bit fresher.
yeah,
Then they, completely threw that out the window when Bayley cashed in.
yeah.
Yep.
Her feud with Lacey Evans was painful.
And boring.
Painfully boring and long. Unnecessary.
And I was ready to get it over with.
Yes.
I was over about the second time they fought. Shit, I was like, fuck.
Like, golly, how many more matches can these girls have?
I mean, no offense to Natalya. She's great in her own right. But they could have done a whole lot better. They're lacking on heels at the moment.
I mean, their
Which is
women's
crazy.
division on Raw is really lackluster. I mean, no disrespect. Look who you have besides Becky. Lacey Evans, Natalya, Dana Brooke, Sarah Logan,
Don't know what's going on with Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross. They're back and forth. Nia Jax, she's out with injury till next year.
I forgot about her ass.
Tamina.
Well, she's out until like 2020.
Yeah. Mickey James is out till 2020, but she's on SmackDown.
Jesus.
So their roster is pretty...
I feel like SmackDown has the bigger women's roster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They need to transplant some of those women from SmackDown over to Raw.
Who would you do it though? Who would you transplant?
I mean, you had Ember Moon on Raw.
Well, we'll get to Ember Moon later.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I would need to see, like, who all they have, and then that'd be easier, because only people that come to mind as far as SmackDown goes is Charlotte, Liv Morgan, the Iconics, Rose and Deville, Kabuki,
The Kabuki Warriors.
Kabuki Warriors,
Kabuki, there we go. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Bailey and Ember
Excuse me
Moon.
for it.
Yeah.
So, majority of people on SmackDown are tag teams.
Yeah.
And they're not even utilizing that fucking title that much either.
No, they're not. We just saw the Iconics this week.
And that wasn't even a match.
No.
Glad I missed that.
We'll get to that in a moment. I'm not looking forward to this Natalya Becky feud.
I mean, then again, it could be one of those sleeper matches like, oh, let's get it over with. But then we watch it and it's like, oh shit, it was actually pretty good.
Well, we still got a couple weeks till SummerSlam, so let's see how it plays out.
Yeah.
All right.
Somebody else might be champion by something.
Becky's not losing that belt. SummerSlam is the next show.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Becky's not losing that belt. Well, between now and then.
Yeah.
Next, we had Miz TV with Miz's special guest, Dolph Ziggler, who begged to be on the show despite losing in mere seconds at Extreme Rules.
This whole thing is weird.
Because Dolph, he gets on the mic talking about, oh, Miz, you know, you're not the Miz of old. You're the...
Not to cut you off, but before we got to that, Miz brought up his loss at Extreme Rules, and Ziggler's like, yeah, that was bad. It was Goldberg bad.
Oh.
Ow.
Anyway, yeah, I continue.
But he was just like, you know, Miz, you're not the Miz of old. You know, you're more of a T-shirt selling, ass kissing corporate sellout.
I think he said more of a T-shirt selling logo.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Something of that nature. And then the Miz says something, I forgot. And then Dolph had tried to make a comeback, and he brought up his wife.
As soon as he said his wife, it was over with.
He got the first 2 letters of the word out, and then Miz was all over him.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe they're setting up something for SummerSlam. Who knows?
We are best friends for reality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, he even said, this isn't you. You're not from Hollywood. You're from Cleveland.
Yeah. That's what he was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically saying, you know, you've turned your back. You've become everything you hate. Yeah, but Miz has been doing a lot more than you've been doing, Dolph.
Ooh.
That is true. At least he's on TV every week.
Ooh.
At least he's much more closer to a major championship than you.
Ooh.
Facts.
Facts.
Next,
At least he doesn't shout, it should have been me.
At least he doesn't cry and then get stunned in 17 seconds.
Yeah.
Facts.
Next we checked back in with the 24/7 championship. Poor Drake Maverick.
Oh,
my
boy.
God.
He was ready to get his heart on,
His
and
dick wet.
R-Truth just pulled the entire carpet out from underneath him.
Damn,
Rod,
dude.
paint us the picture.
Man, okay. So they're in the hotel.
Just don't say what you said off camera.
Oh, no,
Don't
I'm not,
say it.
I'm not gonna say that.
What- Oh, okay. Yeah.
So they're in the hotel, and his wife was like, "You're really gonna wear that belt?" He was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Come over here, hurry up, so I can, you know, do what we need to do." In comes R-Truth, and he was like, "Wait, no." Drake's like, "Wait a minute, you need to get out of here, sir."
Wait, was it R-Truth or was it the referee?
referee.
It was a referee.
He was talking to the referee.
Yeah, because the referee was room service in disguise.
Yeah, he said, "Wait a minute, sir. This is me and my wife's time. You need to get out of here." In walks R-Truth. You know, they're going back and forth. He rolls him up.
He told the referee, "Hey, wait, I know you. You're the referee."
Yeah. R-Truth rolled him up on the bed full of rose petals. 1, 2, 3. R-Truth gets the 24/7 title for the 10th time.
10 times.
And he says, "I got my baby back." Embarrasses Drake Maverick in front of his wife.
Again.
I'm just like, I'm done. Just when you thought he could get it on, just when you thought he was gonna get it on that night,
Close.
he was this close.
It's that close.
He wasn't quick.
He felt short by inches.
Ah.
Oh my God!
Dick jokes.
It was funny.
Okay.
Again, I don't like the 24/7 title, but what they're doing with it is pure gold.
What they need to do next is have R-Truth break Ric Flair's record.
Oh God,
Dude.
I'm actually serious on this one. They need to do it.
Might as well.
they probably would. He'd probably break that record faster than Charlotte.
I wouldn't say all that.
What, Charlotte at 9?
Yeah.
Like 9.
Hell, I lost count.
R-Truth has just captured his 10th 24/7 title.
Yes.
He's already got a head start.
I mean, you only need fucking 6 more.
No, he needs 6 more to tie it.
Yeah.
7 to break it.
Oh, right, yeah.
He needs to beat Cena to the punch. He needs to beat his hero, John Cena, to the punch.
John Cena. I mean,
Anyway,
he thinks Cena even cares anymore about that streak.
he said he's pretty much done.
I mean, he's focusing on movies more than anything.
Oh no, let's see Vince throw Saudi Arabia money at him and see what he says.
Oh, God.
I don't know, he's worked Saudi Arabia before.
Yeah.
Anyway, finally we had the 10-man battle royal. I didn't watch all of this. I did see the clip where Randy Orton was just RKO, RKO, RKO.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing.
I loved it.
Now it came down to the final 4. It was Baron Corbin, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Braun Strowman.
It's a shame that they kicked Big E out early.
I know.
Yeah.
See, he was like the first one.
That would have been interesting if he made it to the final four.
I think Cesaro got eliminated next. Then it was Ray. Then it was Sammy. Then Orton got eliminated. Then, like I said, it was those four.
You know,
They all ganged up on Corbin and threw him out.
you know, thinking about it, I wouldn't have mind seeing Randy Orton win.
Yeah.
Because he did have a promo where he said, me and Brock got unfinished business.
You did
Yeah.
say that, yeah.
Because where Brock cut him open the hard way.
Yeah. Well, it did come down between Orton and Seth after Braun and Roman got eliminated at the same time.
Yeah.
And so, they were doing their usual spots. Seth hit him with the stomp, threw him on the outside, and then Seth called him into the ring. He's like, come on, you coward, come on. And then right when Brock was going down to the ring, they went off the air. Brock threw a chair towards the ring, didn't go in the ring. It hit the ropes and landed back on the floor. Like, he took the chair, right? He took the chair, he was circling around the ring. He threw the chair at the ring and just bounced off the ropes. Didn't even land in the ring at Seth. I'm like, bruh. And then they had the copyright on the screen, and Seth just was like, come on, you coward. And then they just went to the next show.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they ran out of time.
Yeah. Because they got that hard cutoff now.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad they do that now.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Because it used to be until like 10:05.
Like 10, 15,
10:10.
10,
Yeah.
15, like, bruh, y'all doing all this?
Like, you already got people in there being there for 3 fucking hours. Like,
Yeah.
Right?
And no telling how long else are there for main event tapings.
hell yeah.
Anyway, yeah, we get to see Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam.
Again. Should have been fucking anybody else, like Randy Orton, Cesaro, anybody.
I actually wouldn't have minded to see Roman win.
I mean, it'd be nice.
There was a lot of people in this battle royal that it would have been like, I wouldn't mind seeing that winning.
I really like to see Body Lashley.
Yeah.
That burning son of a bitch.
But I actually thought this was going to be a super cheap way of getting the belt off Seth and putting it on Roman. Since he's over like Rover now.
Over like Rover.
Because like when they announced he was in the battle royal, just audience exploded.
Who, Roman?
Yeah.
That was weird. Because usually, like, it's like half boos, half cheers.
Yeah.
But they just went crazy.
Ever since he came out as Joe, fans have been on his side.
Yeah.
Next, we move on to SmackDown Live, where we started with Shane McMahon's town hall meeting.
Oh, God.
Now,
That was stupid.
now, prior to this, Shane McMahon and security greeted Kevin Owens at the door, said, you talking all that good shit at Extreme Rules got me thinking, we should have a town hall. Thanks for that, Kev. Stay out the building. Get out, go home. You're banned.
Get out of here.
Yeah. So Shane had everybody on the ramp and wanted everybody to air their grievances as long as they were respectful. Roman steps up to the mic.
I don't like you.
Basically says, nobody here respects you. We don't like you. Kiss my ass.
Woof woof.
I'm going home. Then next stepped up to the plate was Charlotte.
Of course.
Started kissing ass.
Like a mother.
The McMahons have been grateful to us ever since the day I was born. Blah, 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 blah. Liv Morgan steps up to the plate, and this is the first axe I got to grind with this segment. Because she said, or she started to say, it's because of people like you that people like me don't get chances. I was sitting there, I was like, why are you saying this? We hadn't seen Charlotte since Mania. Or rather, since Money in the Bank.
That is true.
True.
Could have picked literally anybody else, who have been on TV in the past week.
Like Bailey.
Bailey or Rose and DeVille. Something like that.
Like anybody.
Who'd you say?
Everyone.
Oh, I thought you said, damn it. I thought you said Emma for a second there. I was like,
Nigga,
she
no.
does not work there.
She's somewhere else than RH.
Anyway, Buddy Murphy piped up, and this is my second axe to grind, is what he said. Because he said, something to the nature of, yeah, Kevin Owens said my name, but he better keep my name out his mouth before I slap it out his mouth.
What?
Huh? Wait, repeat that shit again?
Kevin Owens better keep my name out his mouth before I slap it out of his mouth.
What? Oh?
Thanks, Tim Allen. Thank you.
That don't make no sense, but okay. That makes 0 sense.
Oh my god, what the hell?
Yeah, then Apollo Crews stepped up saying, you know, I agree with Kevin Owens. And he was cut off by Andrade and Zelina. Which, third act grind, why the hell does Zelina have her own personal microphone when there's 2 microphones set up on the stage?
I don't know. That's weird.
But basically...
I didn't notice that until you said it.
Yeah. But basically said, well, you know what? Here's your opportunity. You get to face El Idolo tonight. Then next came, before I get to the next one, when Roman Reigns stepped up.
Yeah.
Fucking New Day. Because they were barking and saying, big dog, big dog.
And then you see Bailey back there just like...
She's trying to so hard not to laugh. Then when the camera cuts to the side, you see Dozvik go...
What the fuck? And I saw Otis back there just like, yeah. I'm like...
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Otis.
Yeah.
And when they first pan the camera around everybody at the start of the show, you see New Day, like Big E's here, Xavier's here, and you just see Kofi bouncing between them.
Everyone's just standing normally, and they just doing all.
Yeah, like they're bouncing belts off each other.
Yeah.
Just New Day fucking killed me. Anyway, Elias stepped up to the mic. He said, "Hello, I am not Kevin Owens," and then he proceeded to kiss Shane McMahon's ass. Got the taint too. And New Day said, Big E stepped up and he said, "The only thing you are around here, Elias, is a jackass."
Yes, the greatest jackass.
Yeah, because he said, "I'm the greatest acquisition. You're the greatest jackass."
Yeah.
And Shane's like, "Keep it clean, keep it clean."
PG.
And Kofi started going on his spiel about people like me finally get opportunities. Shane cut his mic off.
He basically said, I may not like Kevin Owens, but he's right.
Yeah. He said, "We don't like Kevin Owens. We don't. But I agree with him." You know, he goes in his tirade. Shane cuts it off. He's like, "That's the end of town hall. Thank you, everybody." Everybody disperses. Cesaro comes out.
I want to fight.
And Shane's like, "What are you doing here? You're not a SmackDown guy." He's like, "I know, I'm a Raw guy, but I want to fight somebody tonight. I want a rematch against Aleister Black." And Shane's like, "All right, done. You get to face him tonight." Shane goes back into his rhetoric, and he eats a stunner from Kevin Owens.
Was it the botch stunner?
I believe so.
Oh. I saw the clip of that video, and I was just like, oh my god, this is why I fucking hate Shane McMahon.
Then we come back from commercial, and Shane is talking with Dolph. Shane's doing this like coughing fit kind of thing. He's like, Dolph, sorry. It's like, why are you coughing? Anyway.
Or it should have been like when Kevin Owens powerbombed him on that technical crate. Sounded like he had a bad orgasm.
Anyway, Dolph basically said, "You know what? I can get Kevin Owens to come back here, get payback for what he did to you. I can make him the main event." And Shane's like, "You can do that? All right, then do it." How's he gonna do it? I thought you were in charge. Why is Dolph suddenly making all the shots around here?
Why is he on TV? Why is he wasting my time?
Because it could have been him, damn it.
Yeah, 8 years ago.
Yeah.
True.
Actually, a couple of years ago, remember on our other channel we were trying to petition for Ziggler to be champ? Back when he was good?
And how'd that turn out?
Miz and him and Miz and shit. With the IC title.
And when he won that Survivor Series match thanks to Sting.
I was about to bring that up. I was like, he beat the Authority thanks to Sting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and how'd that follow up?
The Authority were back on TV like a month later.
Exactly.
Anyway,
Didn't last that long.
next we had another impressive outing from Cesaro and Aleister Black. You know how they do the creaking noise whenever his platform comes up?
Yeah.
I'm actually on board with that sound effect.
Really?
Because it makes him sound like he's coming from the catacombs of the building.
Yeah.
Huh.
You know,
Makes sense.
it makes more sense than fucking bullet noises in Ricochet's entrance. Or the lightning sound when he takes his hood off.
They've really just done too much with his...
They're going too far,
Entrance.
man.
Yeah. Stick bullet sound effects in his name. Yeah. Because he ricochets a lot. You know, he's like a pinball. Yeah.
And
Bullet
then
sounds.
they name his move the recoil. It's all kind of gun related.
I don't know about that. I think that was him.
Oh.
I don't know. I know he had the neuralizer.
Neuralizer.
Anyway. But yeah, this was a really good match. Cesaro got laid out yet again by Black Mass. This time he actually spat out his mouthpiece.
Really?
Nice little touch.
Okay.
But yeah, Aleister Black won. Next we had we had a short order match as Charlotte took on Liv Morgan, who just basically upstaged her at the town hall. Liv Morgan got some good offense going, but Charlotte beat that ass.
Yep.
Made her tap out to the figure eight.
Tap out.
Then Liv Morgan ripped off Corey Graves' headset and said, damn it, what was it?
She said, next time you see me, it'll be real.
Yeah, she
And
would
just
be
started
real.
crying.
Whatever that fucking means.
Yeah.
I still don't understand it till right now.
Anyway, there was a backstage segment with R-Truth.
Okay. Oh yeah, the washing machine.
Yeah, he got stuck in a washing machine.
Oh, Lord.
How did he get in there in the first place?
I have no idea.
That is a very, very good question.
Anyway, Carmella helped him out of it and told him, you need a better hiding place. How about you hide in plain sight? You know, in disguise. At Comic-Con. And Truth is like, oh no, you don't call me a con. I've paid my debt to society. I did my time. I'm a reformed member of society. You know, just kind of fun stuff.
Yeah.
So they're going to Comic-Con.
Mm.
He's probably going to lose that 24/7 title.
And Comic-Con.
Next, we had tag team action. Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. I'm still not saying that team name.
Which is
Fire and Ice.
No.
Inspiring Desire.
Oh,
Ah!
shit, I was thinking of another tag team. Good job.
Wait, who's Fire and Ice?
Fuck.
Is from
It was a WCW tag team.
Oh.
Was it Glacier and
No,
somebody
it was
else?
Scott Norton and some dude named Ice Train.
What the fuck?
That's bad. I don't know which one's worse, the tag team name or Ice Train.
Both suck.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know either.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt Scott Norton. So he's a former IWGP Heavyweight Champion.
Yes.
Anyway.
He's one of the horses that was on that list.
Yeah. But
There you go. He could be part of the Bug and Hoss connection.
Oh my god.
I
There
think
you
he's
go.
retired.
No, he's I think he's retired.
Hell, I don't know.
Anyway.
Still in the horse.
Rose and Deville, as he so elegantly said the tag team name, took on the team of Ember Moon and her friend, SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley.
Yeah.
After the match, they had this really wonky setup for their match at SummerSlam. Because they beat Rose and Deville, you know, that beautiful Eclipse, that stunner.
One of the best moves in the business.
Bayley got interviewed, and it's basically, who you want to fight at SummerSlam?
I'll choose you.
She kind of batted around it, turned around, faced Ember Moon, and it's kind of like she asked without asking. And interviewer, I think it was Dasha or Charlie, whichever one, pointed the mic at Ember. It's like, well, what do you say? Ember's like, hell yeah.
That's how it went down.
That was weird.
That was weird.
Awkward as fuck.
But their match is going to be fire.
Yeah. The match gonna go ham.
Yeah. Next, there was going to be a Daniel Bryan major career announcement because he couldn't handle the loss of
Being
losing the tag titles. Because he kept saying he was going to elevate. He's going to elevate. He was so upset about not elevating the division to those hip swiveling delinquents. I think that's what he said.
you keep swiveling. Oh, sorry.
It's all right. But he said, I know what I must do now. He was going to come out there and make that announcement, but New Day, being New Day, just cut him off. Basically stole his thunder, clowned him, and then they did this really weird thing. Daniel Bryan came out there, had his mic, didn't talk, walked to the back. Came out again, did the same thing, came out a third time, walked out halfway down the ramp, and just walked back. It was really awkward, but then Samoa Joe came out there because New Day had offered to put their titles on the line against Bryan and Rowan.
Yeah.
Samoa Joe said, well, while we're handing out title opportunities, Kofi, why don't you take a page from your New Day bros? Put your title on the line against me tonight. Then out of nowhere, take that as you will, Randy Orton came out there.
Yeah.
He basically said, I'm with Joe. I want a title match. And then Elias came out there and said, I want a title match. So we got a 6-man tag team match.
Sorry.
Where Randy Orton, Samoa Joe, and Elias beat the New Day.
Mm-hmm.
Elias.
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 Yes.
And Orton pinned the champion, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He RKO'd his
So
ass.
pretty much that'll probably set a title matchup with him and Randy Orton at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
SummerSlam.
Next up, we had the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, finally taking on the Ironics. Anyway, I said Ironics and you guys still went with it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Anyway, this wasn't much of a match because the Iconics decided to take a count-out victory.
Count out?
Yeah.
You gotta be joking me.
No,
No.
I ain't fronting. Don't get it
It's
twisted.
for real, dog.
They did lose by count-out.
So they still champion.
Because Billy Kay was going to get in the ring at the 8 count.
Mm-hmm.
Then Peyton's... No. Wait. Which one's the brunette?
Billy Kay.
Okay, yes, thank you. Peyton's like, you know what? No. Let's take our ball. Let's go home. Live to fight another day. So they live to fight another day.
You gotta be joking me.
Nope.
Damn it.
We're
Not that I care about those belts anyway, but
Anyway,
Nobody really cares.
you know what you really should care about?
What?
We got a backstage segment where Shinsuke was getting interviewed about, being Intercontinental Champion. When who rolls up on him? Mustafa Ali.
Oh.
I hope they do something with that.
Yeah, he basically looked at Shinsuke, looked at the belt, said, "Congratulations, champ," and then walked off.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact. Shinsuke is now the second person to hold both Intercontinental titles in both companies.
Who was first?
Chris Jericho.
I walked right into that one.
Yeah. Jericho did it first. Nakamura's the second.
Yeah.
But that's going to be a real good feud.
Yeah, oh, no doubt. Especially since they don't use Ali. Come on, man. You could at least have him direct some of these promos.
Facts.
Anyway, speaking of killer rivalry, we had Andrade taking on Apollo Crews. This was a really good match. Fun. However, Apollo Crews got the surprise roll of victory, leaving both El Idolo and Zelina Vega shocked and confused.
Shocked.
And confused. Do 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 do.
Ah!
That was a good one.
Thank you. Next, we had Kevin Owens versus Dolph Ziggler in the main event. This was weird because it was just the two of them. We come back from commercial, and suddenly everybody on Shane McMahon's payroll was surrounding the ring.
Yeah, it turned
So,
Jack.
I was just going to ask, was it a lumberjack match?
Apparently.
I guess, yeah.
Because McIntyre, of course, was out there. The B team,
Fuck them.
Cesaro,
Joe,
Samoa Joe, Shelton Benjamin, Randy Orton,
Shelton
Elias.
Benjamin, if he's not smiling and rolling his eyes, what the fuck is he doing out there?
What's that about, by the way?
Good question. That shit got on my nerves last Tuesday.
They just ask him random questions, and he's just like,
Maybe he's trying to be meme-worthy.
I guess so.
He's doing a piss poor job at it.
Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, they surrounded the ring. Yeah, this ended weird because Shane hit the stunner on, not Shane, KO hit the stunner on Ziggler, and Ziggler had a wonky selling of it.
Oh god.
Like he got hit with it, and he just like, well, basically Shawn Michaels whipped with it, you know, like that over the top.
Oh lord.
Yeah, Kevin Owens went for the 3 count. Shane O'Mac pulled the referee out of the ring. KO was pissed about it.
Excuse me.
He hit Shane with another stunner,
Oh my god.
and then he hightails it out. Oh, he hightails it out of the building, or hightails it out of the ring, with all the lumberjacks following him. What kills me is 5 seconds after KO runs to the back, Shane O'Mac is already sitting up, conscious, off of a stunner.
Coughing like a motherfucker.
I'm ignoring the coughing part,
Yeah.
because he got kicked in the gut. But he's up 5 seconds after he got dropped.
That makes no sense.
He's laying in the ground for like minutes.
I still can't get over the fact that he botched the stunner the first time.
Yeah, I know.
Shane McMahon is slowly killing the stunner.
Shane McMahon is slowly killing this product. Besides his daddy.
Yeah.
Oh, his dad is just killing it. Oh,
Shane McMahon has overstayed his welcome for the last 3 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I take back what I said a couple weeks ago. He's become exactly like Stephanie McMahon.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
It's just terrible.
So yeah, that was SmackDown for this week. All in all, SmackDown was a pretty weird show. What'd you think of Raw?
Not good.
Not good.
The only bright side about Monday Night Raw was Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt in the 24/7 championship.
And that too. Other than that was terrible. I saw where people were congratulating Paul Heyman on the show, but he was like, no. He told them to stop because there's still work that needs to be done with this show. And I agree.
Yeah.
It's
Not
too early, but
yeah. I mean, it was Paul Heyman and Eric Bischoff's first week on the job.
I don't know if Bischoff was... I don't know if that was his first day.
Well, I mean, okay, this was their first week that they had next to full control.
Yeah.
The couple weeks prior, they had a small hand in this, that, and somewhere in between.
Yeah.
But this week was the first week they actually took control.
Yeah.
But you kind of have to undo before you can rebuild.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's promise. I mean, you look at Monday Night Raw, Bray Wyatt's delivery was handled perfectly.
That's why I said they really need to go... If they're going to go all out with the rebirth of Bray Wyatt, do not fuck this up. Because this will be the last chance that people will really care about Bray Wyatt.
Well, right now, I'm kind of convinced that his match at SummerSlam, which we know we're getting Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt at SummerSlam,
Demon.
is going to be 50% slam dunk. There's still a wide margin of error.
And fuck upism.
Yeah. Because the only way for this to be ruined as soon as possible, Bray Wyatt loses.
Oh.
That would be so terrible.
Yeah, his first feud back, since there's actually something for us to gnaw on, he loses his first major feud. That's it. Might as well have him ride out his contract, ship him to the next available product whenever possible.
Yeah.
Or send him back to NXT. Wake up. Don't fall asleep over there.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Rod will boot you in the nuts.
Oh my God.
I'll curb stomp you.
Oh shit.
He'll curb stomp the gyms. Anyway, but yeah. Not too impressive week of SmackDown and Raw.
Nope.
I don't know. Maybe next week will be a lot better.
Raw reunion next week.
Oh God.
Oh, right. You reminded me of that. Yeah, Raw's going to be borderline unwatchable.
It's gonna be terrible.
It's Raw 25 all over again. Because like I told these guys, the main people that they're going to use, they're going to have them in the ring, you know, doing stuff, interacting with the...
Cold.
Yeah.
Stone Cold, Flair, Hogan,
Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart.
Bret Hart, Undertaker.
And the rest of them, you know, probably like comedy skits, you know.
I already know Golf is gonna be in the comedy skit.
At least they're not going to the Manhattan Center like they did Raw 25.
It's gonna be one place.
Yeah.
One place this time.
And we can't really fault WWE on this one. This is USA Network's idea.
Yeah, because apparently from what the article that I read, they're not too happy with Raw's numbers right now. So they came up with this idea. So we can't put this on Vince and WWE. This is all USA Network.
Just like the WWE 24/7, 7-Eleven, 48 hour.
That should have been a terrible idea, but because Vince let whoever, you know, run with that, it's become the phenomenon it has.
Well, apparently they came up with some ideas, and that was the one that stuck out.
Yeah.
What the other ideas were?
Probably awful if Vince didn't say, no, let's try that.
Hey, put us on creative. Put all three of us on creative. We got some ideas.
But we will turn WWE around.
You put me on creative, there's 80% chance of the storylines that I put out, all 80 of them will have some form of attempted murder.
Oh, God.
Just watch Braun Strowman murder somebody.
Come on, you want to take somebody seriously? Have them just about murder somebody.
Like Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, that's how we took Bobby Lashley seriously.
Almost murdered somebody.
He tried to murder Braun.
Oh my God.
Or no, I'm sorry. Braun tried to murder him. Then he threatened to murder Braun and almost murdered Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
And then the two of them tried to murder each other at Extreme Rules. In a really good match.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all for now on the Raw and SmackDown front. I'll take privilege of that one. I'm War Machine MJ.
And I'm Rodimus Prime.
And I'm Mainstream Rusev.
Bro.
We are the 3 Count Mafia, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.